Hey, what's up, guys? This is me, Robert, and I'm doing this another installment of Eat, Sleep, Play, Talk Wrestling, Repeat. And the game I'm playing right now is WWE 2K15, and it's for PS4. And the match I'm playing right now is I'm playing as Sting, facing off HBK Shawn Michael. And this video is about Sting. And I guess everybody's seen Survivor Series when Sting come out from the curtain or stage and give Triple H a Scorpion Death Drop. And I guess I guess the fans really happy to see him. I know others stand there trying to figure out who Sting was. I guess pretty much a younger audience. But for me, I was happy to see him to come to WWE. I should say back to the ring again. But other people say, Sting finally made it to big stage, which Sting made it to big stage. It wasn't WWE. It was mostly WCW. I mean, he made it through Starcade, Great American Bash. I mean, he headlined main event. But for Sting saying come to big stage, it's to me it sounds stupid because he already a Hall of Fame. He already a legend. But there's many other big stage which I will talk about all the next video. But back to Sting. I'm glad Sting come to WWE. He I know he could put up great moments and great matches, either as Triple H or Undertaker, which everybody dying to see, but most likely that's like 50-50 chance we might see that. But as of right now, my expectation from Sting is in his run in WWE is most likely he'll probably get his Hall of Fame ring. Most likely, probably next March before WrestleMania. Probably have more action figures, in which I would definitely go and buy next year because I'm a huge action figure collection. Or I got Sting from TNA run when we become the Joker Sting, and most likely headline in WrestleMania, depending on who he face. Because me personally, I would love to see him face either, well, Triple H or Undertaker or anybody. I wouldn't mind seeing him face John Cena and give him a Scorpion Deathlock, man. Plus, that would be the WrestleMania moment to seeing John Cena tap out. That would be the biggest WrestleMania moment of all time, in my opinion. But long time ago, long time ago, I was a huge fan of Sting when I saw him in 1997 in WCW when he was rocking in black and white in a crow attire when he fought Hulk Hogan. I mean Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship and Starcade, in which it was a classic match and a great moment, not only for WCW, but for Sting, because he was feuding with NWO, and it was one of the biggest buy rate for Starcade, or should I say for WCW, because Sting was out for a good long period of time just to reboot his character. But before the Crow Sting, mostly people know him as the Surface Sting, with his short blonde top haircut, with the colorful face paint, a great personality, and a colorful attire, and colorful trunks. But people really love him through his classic feud with Ric Flair, with Stunning Steve Austin, with Ron Simmons, Big Van Vader, tons of lists of guys he fought in the past. And plus, he has a run with a tag team, including his partner, Lex Luger, during that period. But no matter what, all of us are, or I should say, all a little stingers, appreciate Sting during his time in a wrestling ring. Either in UWF, when he partnered up Ultimate Warrior, called himself the Blade Runner, during his time in the NWA in the Jim Crockett era where he fought Ric Flair for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and through his early time in WCW and transformed to the Crow Sting in '97. So when I look back at Sting, I think of all the great moments of all his career. the one moment that really stick out for me is when he has run in TNA, when he fought Jeff Jarrett to become the NWA World Champion and Bow for Glory. That was a great moment. The other great moment from Sting in TNA run was when he built the main event Mafia. I mean, Sting coming out in the suit, having the TNA World title, got the little rolls, kind of like a little Mafia, teaming up with Kurt Angle, Booker T, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash. It was an epic moment, and another epic moment when he feuded with Abyss and lead to a hardcore match type, including the Last Ride, kind of like their own version of the casket match. So no matter what, Sting is an icon of his own, and he's a Hall of Famer already in TNA. But for him to come to WWE is kind of pretty much big for WWE fans and Sting fans, because they want Sting to come to WWE for a long time. But a long time ago, Sting refused to go to WWE because how WWE treat WCW wrestlers with no respect. And he, in his interview, he mentioned that how The Rock disrespect Booker T, saying, "Who are you?" It's kind of like a shot towards WCW wrestlers, showing no kind of respect, and that's the reason why we never see Sting come to WWE until a couple of years later, or shall I say, a plus decade, he finally come to WWE, and that's where WWE start showing respect towards Sting by releasing T-shirts, DVDs, action figures, and put him in WWE 2K15 as one of the characters. And I guess the only one match that everybody wanted to see is Sting versus The Undertaker. In my own personal opinion, I would love to see that if the streak didn't become broken. If Undertaker would have skipped out one WrestleMania and just wait for Sting to come by, I think that match would be more anticipating or a little bit bigger. But without the streak, it's kind of useless now. It's kind of pretty weird to see Undertaker come out, one chance Sting to WrestleMania is for what purpose? Except for build up the feud, or one of them had to be turned heel just to make the match happening. And I remember back in August when they doing the WWE Superstar reveal, tons of fans keep on asking this one question about Sting coming to WWE is, when you gonna face the Undertaker? If so, how long we gonna see you two face each other at the match between you and Undertaker? And to be honest, I thought Sting is gonna flip out and snap on the fans, because times and times again, Sting didn't mention that only way he will come to WWE is his own term and get his own way. But the fans keep on asking the question over and over again, and I swear that Sting will snap and start cussing people out and get up and walk away. But but luckily that didn't happen. So so no matter what we see Sting when he wrestled back in NWA, WCW, TNA, or WWE, Sting will bring in the classic moment. And what my expectation from Sting, like I said before, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, and matching with Triple H. But there's one idea I've been thinking about for like a few more minutes before I play this game is, what if Sting decided to chase for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? I know Brock Lesnar did his part-time thing, and he became the champion and leave for a long time. Same thing with The Rock. But with Sting on the hand, I could see him defend his title a couple pay-per-views then and there, but it will be nice to see Sting capture the WWE Heavyweight Championship just for once. And will we see that next year? I would say 50-50 chance we may see that. And my best bet, I would say probably SummerSlam, because they are doing SummerSlam next year between New York and New Jersey, and will be a great epic moment of seeing Sting become the WWE Heavyweight Champion. So that's my opinion about Sting. Well, That's the match, and that's the video. Give me your thoughts about Sting. What's your favorite moments? What's your favorite Sting match? Give me your thoughts. Give me your feedbacks. Leave a like button. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.